Hey there, let's have a look at sustainable water supplies. Using less and reusing more will help increase the sustainability of water supplies. Strategies that help achieve this include water conservation, groundwater management, recycling water, and grey water. Let's have a quick look through all of these, starting off with water conservation. So examples of how we can conserve water include reducing waste by fixing leaks, installing dual flush toilets, only running washing machines and dishwashers with full loads, fitting water meters in homes and businesses, using drip pipes and targeted sprays to irrigate farmland. Then there's groundwater management. Close monitoring of groundwater extraction can help us make sure we don't extract faster than it's being replaced. Discouraging the use of artificial fertilisers and pesticides will help to reduce the pollution of groundwater. International agreements should be signed when countries share groundwater sources to make sure each country extracts sustainably and fairly. Recycling water. Recycling water reduces the need to extract from rivers or groundwater. Water can be treated after its initial use to make sure it's safe to use again. The primary use of recycled water is for industry, irrigation, flushing toilets and power plants. Grey water. Grey water is recycled water that's normally immediately reused. Grey water can be safely used for irrigation, flushing toilets and washing cars, but shouldn't be drunk or used to wash hands. So let's just quickly recap all of that. What are the different strategies that can improve the sustainability of water supplies? These are grey water, recycling water, groundwater management and water conservation. Which of the following is not an example of a water conservation strategy? Is it fitting water meters, fixing leaks, but only running washing machines with full loads, or fitting monoflush toilets? The correct answer is fitting monoflush toilets is not an example of water conservation strategy, and in fact we fit dual flush toilets to make sure we conserve water. Now let's have a look at a case study, which is sand dams in the Machakos district, Kenya. In Kenya, which is a low-income country, the hot and dry climate means that many rivers don't flow in the dry season. Additionally, rural communities had difficulty storing water to use in the future. In the Machakos district, people have built sand dams which improve the reliability of their water supply. During the rainy season, when the river is flowing, the sand is trapped behind the 1 metre high dam. Water gets trapped in amongst the coarse sand particles. During the dry season, the sand stops the water from evaporating when it gets hot. Locals can extract the trapped water by digging wells, channeling the water to the dam and tapping it off on the other side, and digging holes. The advantages of this are that sand dams are cheap to construct, local materials are used to build them, and they require very little maintenance. As well as this, the height can be increased every year so that more sand and more water are trapped by it. So let's quickly recap that. How do local people in Kenya extract the trapped water from behind sand dams? This is done by piping the water through the dam to a tap, digging wells, and digging holes. In what Kenyan district have local people started building sand dams to increase the sustainability of their water supply? Is it Karen district, Machakos district, Mathiaga district, or Maracas district? The correct answer is Machakos district. Recycling water helps reduce the need to extract water from rivers or groundwater, which helps improve the sustainability of water supplies. What kind of country is Kenya? Is it a low, medium, or high-income country? It's a low-income country with a hot and dry climate. Most rivers only flow in the rainy season, and rural communities have difficulty storing water for future use. What kind of technology has been used in the Machakos district to help improve the reliability of the water supply? The correct answer is sand dams. So let's quickly go through those water conservation strategies again. This is installing dual flush toilets, only running dishwashers with full loads, and fixing leaks are some good examples. What is not a strategy that improves the sustainability of water supplies? Groundwater management, recycling water, black water, or water conservation? So black water is not a strategy that helps improve sustainable water supplies. And that's everything you need to know about creating a sustainable water supply. Thank you for listening.